Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. And yes, this is episode 283 of WEML-TV, Channel 77. Eric Lima, your host here. It is Wednesday, June the 9th, 2021, 3:43 p.m. Yes, indeed, this is Whammy Wednesday, as you know, 281. Episode 281, I did the 14th edition of Press Your Luck because it was Whammy Wednesday. And on the the previous episode, I did NXT in the NXT Event Center for June the 8th, 2021. Now, that was the go-home show before NXT TakeOver in your house, which I have right here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to run the card. I want to run down the card one more time and also we had not mentioned the Cruiserweight Championship title held by Kushida. A little bit more on that because they had no mention of it last night on NXT TakeOver in your house. NXT TakeOver in your house 2021 so far the matches. 5 title matches in 4 matches. 5 titles on the line in 4 matches. I'll explain. The NXT title will be on the line in a Fatal 5-Way. Karrion Kross, the champion, will defend against Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, and Johnny Gargano. The NXT Women's title will be up for grabs as Raquel Gonzalez to defend against Ember Moon. The 6-man winner-take-all matchup. MSK, the Tag Team Champions. Bronson Reed, the North American Champion, to defend against the team of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Raul Mendoza. And winning team takes all the gold. And the return of the $1 Million Championship will be on the line in a ladder match as Cameron Grimes goes one-on-one with L.A. Knight. I'm not a dummy. Yeah. And then a women's matchup that could steal the show. Mercedes Martinez versus Zaya Lee. That's going to be a heck of a matchup. Now, the women's tag team titles are not mentioned as yet, but I would not be surprised if during the event, during while the show, June the 13th, Sunday on Peacock Television, in your house, during that event, Candice LeRae calls out Io Shirai and has Indy Hartwell with her. And you say, you get a partner, we'll put the titles up. But I would not be surprised if Io Shirai chooses Saray. This could be a huge opportunity for Saray if that even happens. And if that's the case, man, Io Shirai and Saray could be the new version of the Jumping Bomb Angels. A little bit. That's my thoughts. So, and the Cruiserweight title, Kushida always issues an open challenge. I would not be surprised if you decided to do it in your house. I like to say Jake Atlas get a shot at the title. I think Jake Atlas has been winning matches left and right. Jake Atlas, I believe, should be the next in line for a championship. We know Chris Stallion has a Cruiserweight title match in his back pocket still, and I would not be surprised Chris Stallion, but he's hurt right now, I believe, and we haven't heard much from him since. So, let's get going. I'm making predictions. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm making predictions. So here we go. The NXT Championship. Ooh, this is a tough one to decide because all competitors are good. Cross is a 2-time NXT champion. Pete Dunne is a former NXT UK champion. O'Reilly is a former NXT Tag Team champion. Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole both held the NXT Championship as well. You know, I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Adam Cole, baby. I go Adam Cole. He is going to walk out as the new NXT champion, heavyweight champion. The NXT Women's title, Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon. You know what? I think I like Ember Moon, but I see Raquel Gonzalez keeping the title because I know Dakota Kai will probably get involved in that matchup and possibly retain her title. So, and because I think Io Shirai's got unfinished business with that situation. All right, MSK, Bronson Reed defending both the tag team titles and the North American title against Legado del Fantasma for the championship. Now, MSK's got the big man to back him up. Legado del Fantasma's got the team chemistry. And I hate to do this I'm hoping LSK and Bronson Reed retain, but I think LDF, Legado del Fantasma, will finally pull it off. Will finally become tag team champions. And Santos Escobar will finally become the North American champion. There's another matchup. $1 Million Championship on the line in the ladder match. Cameron Grimes, LA Knight. I see LA Knight taking this. LA Knight taking this because, why, you say? Check this out. Guy will do whatever it takes. And I'll tell you what, LA Knight has got, LA Knight is a $1 Million champion. That would be a heck of a match. He'll make a heck of a champion. So, that's my pick. And now we got Xia Li versus Mercedes Martinez. You know what? I'm going to pick Xia Li to get in her revenge. These are my... Yeah, you think that I'm picking all heel. If you think about it. If you think about all heel opponents. That's gonna be a first. I'm hoping I'm wrong on these predictions, but be it as it may. Adam Cole. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Let's go over the list one more time. The card is this: the NXT Heavyweight title on the line in a fatal 5-way. Karrion Kross to defend against Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, and Johnny Gargano. I pick Adam Cole to be the new NXT Heavyweight Champion. The NXT Women's title line: Raquel Gonzalez will have Dakota Kai backing her up. Defends against Ember Moon. I see Raquel Gonzalez retaining. The 6-man winner take all. Tag match for the tag team and North American Championship. MSK and Reed to defend against Legado del Fantasma. Again, that's Santos Escobar, Raul Mendoza, and Joaquin Wilde. I picked the Legado to win it all. To win it all. And then the $1 Million title on the line. Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight. I'm not a dummy, yeah, because LA Knight may end up walking out as the $1 Million champion. The first since going to be on the, if they end up making that an impromptu title match, I'd say Kushida may get the challenge answered by Jake Atlas because he's been on a winning streak as at least in NXT, and so that's the case too. Also, if the women's tag team titles ends up being on the line, I think what will happen is Candice LeRae will call out Io. Io will probably get the backup in the form of Saray. The women's tag team titles, the way Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell against Io Shirai and Saray. I see Io and Saray walk out with the belts if that match happens on the card. I like to see that match. If not, well, that's how it is. So, but which matchup of the In Your House current card is going to steal the show? Definitely Xia Li and Mercedes Martinez. These two are going to be going at it. They're going to be brawling in a half. That's what I'm thinking too. But then again, the 6-man winner take all matchup too could end up being another show steal, especially with Joaquin Wilde, Raul Mendoza, and MSK. They're going to go flying all over the place. And I think Santos Escobar is going to use his fancy footwork to outsmart Bronson Reed. It's going to be very, very tough to do. All these matches are going to be great. Are going to be great matches overall if they decide to do more matches. I am suspecting that adding the cruiserweight and the women's tag team titles could make In Your House 2021 a very, very stacked card. As you know, William Regal, is this the end of the rope for him? My friend Von Baskin believes that it is the end of the rope for William Regal. As you know, NXT could go back on the road next month, and like the WWE events go back on the road, so things could change. I suspect that if that happens, I see Triple H or Shawn Michaels, or both of them, making NXT even bigger by running things. And I believe that NXT with D Generation X at the helm, a lot of craziness can go down with the crowds being back and all that. The energy will be there, and I'm sure they will kick things up a notch. I can't personally, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Woo! It'll be something else. We'll see what happens. All right. So that's let's see. I try to limit my videos up to like 10 minutes or a little bit more. So I want to know what your thoughts on the current card NXT Takeover in your house. Would you like to see the Cruiserweight title on the line? If so, against whom? Who should Kushida face? And the NXT Women's Tag Team titles, will Candice LeRae's confrontation with Io Shirai be the catalyst that would put the women's tag titles on the line? And will Saray play a part in it? I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting situation, to say the least, with Io Shirai and Candice LeRae renewing a rivalry. So we'll see what happens. And Io Shirai and Poppy. I forgot that Io Shirai and Poppy, high-fived and gave each other a hug. I still can't believe. What is Dexter Lumis thinking, man? Dexter Lumis, that guy is just whacked out, man. He doesn't say much, but man, oh man, what? So it'll be very interesting to see what happens for this Sunday. I can't wait. So that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 283, NXT Event Center in your house. Picks and predictions. I'm hoping to get you that and many more. All right. Tomorrow night's Hangman Charlie's podcast. Please go watch it. The Outcast, Hangman Charlie Outcast. Watch it, starring Charlie Long, David St. Dennis, Andrew Hawking, and Thomas Willis. We'll probably come on as special guest. We don't know what happened with the Maddie Rankowski situation from last night. We're hoping to get some word on that. I know Brandon Martin did message her, and a lot of craziness has been happening in the podcast last night, to say the least. So we will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. And episode 283 is complete. And until then, bless out.